Same shirt. Same shirt, baby. I ain't changed. I haven't changed yet. I have not changed. You want me to be quite etiquette? I have not changed a bit. That's what this like little thing here though. I want to get it tight. There we go. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let me bring that music down. It's pounding. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. As we jump on in to the market. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale for the $20 super chat. I thought it was BitBoy in that shirt. Oh yeah, he's been growing on me. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my next time I go on the live, I got to get a tiger shirt for him. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to show up in a tiger shirt one day and be like, what? And so it's like, what do you mean? Like, I was like, I just feeling like BitBoy today, you know? I want to make some jokes, man. It'll be fun. Let's look at the liquidity. They got a lot of orders at 44.8 and 45,000. They're either spoofing or they're trying to load up. I mean, there's 1,000 Bitcoin down there. That's like 700 to 1,000 Bitcoin right here. They're loaded up, trying to get down at 44,000. Seems to try to push us past 44K, bring us lower into the zone. That's what we're looking at here for Bookmap. So 44.8 is the target at the moment. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening with the elephant in the room, right? The Elephanto. James Elephantis. Ooh. Did he go there? Did he go there? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So check it out. Look at this. Look at this. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here. USDT on the 1 hour. Monthly candle close. Perfect timing for the drive home from work. Long day. Shout out to Trent Nix. Thank you for jumping on in and being a part of the crew, man. So look, this is a bear flag. However, we have strong bullish divergence. Doesn't mean it's going to follow through. But right now we have strong bullish divergence here on the 1 hour time frame. Strong bullish divergence in the 1 hour time frame. However, look at this. This rollover top isn't... I don't like seeing that dump. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking for a dump here. Back to support here at 44,600. But so far we held. This is my last level. Why did I draw this line here? Because if you look left, resistance there. Maybe actually flip over the 4 hour, be easier. But we bounced right there. See that? And we had a little bit of resistance there and there. So this is my next level to watch. It was a zone, so to speak, that I hoped we would bounce from. So far we are. When you look at the 4, actually the divergence was on the 1 hour, not the 4 hour. Sorry, I overspoke there, misspoke. So can we get a bounce on the 4 hour? The 4 hour has been oversold literally since right around here. I told you, you can, and I want you to understand this concept. 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a bounce when the Stokes are low. However, when you're down here, there's momentum. And when there's low momentum, this can come down. You know what I'm saying? See what that does to the chat when I hide the screen? No, it's just a cool chat. I hide that, and look what it does to the chat. I found when I hide the screen, it runs the chat rate up. It's a cool little trick I've learned. It's kind of crazy. So when I hide the screen and act like I can't see it, it runs the chat rate up. Because none of you guys would have said that right now, and the chat wouldn't have gone as fast. You get it? So you just ran that chat rate up, and then YouTube's going to push us to a higher algorithm. See? I just flipped the algo. So, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone, if I had just stayed there by myself, you get it? So I'm like, all right, if I act for a second, flip, and then they flip the chat rate, and then the chat rate flips the algo, and then the algo gets more people here, and then we get it moving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for being, because look, the chat rate was out of control a second ago. Out of control. Now I'm here, chat rate's just like, second ago, you guys were flying in. Look at the chat rate was out of control, right? No screen, we can't see you. Dude. It's funny, man. So check it out. And also, a lot of people listen to me on the headphone. You know what I'm saying? They're just hearing the voice, man. Just taking it in. I hope some people aren't in the bathroom with a can of Jergens. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. He did not do that. He did, though. He did. Shout out to the man. So, look, we're looking at this on Bitcoin. To me, it's a falling wedge technically. Like, let's go to the... Like, if we look at... If you just Google trading patterns and you look for the old cheat sheet, like the known cheat sheet here, where is it? The one that everybody knows. Usually it pops up. There it is. This is the best one. This is like what you need. But see, it looks a lot like this right here. See this? Up into the falling wedge to the pop. Looks a lot like that right there. It looks textbook. Identical to that. Like, does it not? They look identical. Say they don't. I mean, also, I just researched this and I figured this out. How did I research it? Using the word research with pre-search. I wasn't on Google, if you've noticed. I was on pre-search. Pre-search is far better. It's the place to be. I love pre-search. As you can see, I've made my search engine pre-search because it's a coin. It's an actual coin. I'm on Brave browser with pre-search. I'm just doing it right, baby. You got to do it right if you're going to trade, if you're going to be doing damage with the crypto. You know what I'm saying? Falling wedge is going to break to the upside. So we got bullish divergence here on the 1 hour. Highly likely we do get a push to the upside. However, I don't like the way this is looking here on the stochastics. Have you seen the links under the video? The Lifer has right there to help you out. Check them out and use them. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you saying that. I have many referral links below the video that do help out the channel. All these links are here. I usually don't push them, but you know, the Patreon, you can join my trading group and get a paid subscription, or I'd rather you email Crypto Lifers and pay in cryptocurrency, but you can also pay in PayPal. Twitter, follow me on Twitter, TikTok. I'm blowing up almost to 5K on Twitter. Help me out, baby. Follow me on TikTok. We going. Instagram, we going. I'll get it back. Right now, we're locked out for a split second, but we'll get it back. Coinbase, get $10 free if you spend over $100 worth of Bitcoin. Why not, right? I get $10, you get $10. Pretty cool. So I think that's pretty sweet. If you're going to buy Bitcoin anyway, why don't you get $10 free? You know? With the price of gas these days, that's 2 gallons of gas for crying out loud. So Binance, non-US citizens, KuCoin, Bolsadex. I should have a Binance US too. I also have a Binance US if you want to get it in there. Bookmap, TradingView, 3 commas, Brave browser, right? BioLedger Nano, NordVPN, all these things are there for you. Brave browser is the best though. If you're not using Brave, I mean, the best privacy online. Brave privacy, search privately, and ditch big tech. Download Brave today. Get paid in the browser. You know, you get paid in Brave, basic attention token. And look, if you were go to online and you were to go to this video, you might have seen an ad. Had you been on the Brave with the shield on, you see no ads at all. Wow, that camera is clear. That's 3-dimensional, huh? Wow. How does that guy get it? How does he get it that clear? That's like the clearest I've seen of any YouTuber in the game. It's all about the lighting. You can even see like every imperfection in my face. Jesus, let me stop looking at myself. Handsome man, though. He's a little bit between Paul Walker and... No, I'm just messing with you. I'm the worst. Okay, let's take a look here. All the way down here to 44,000. Well, that's what my mama said. Okay, that's what my mama said. My mama said I'm handsome, okay? Every time I go home, my mom says, "You so handsome, baby. You the most handsome man I ever seen." I said, "Thank you, mommy." I said, "Thank you, mommy. I love you, mama. I love you, mama. I got the best mama in the world." Shout out to everyone here. Vulcan bought 10 million euros worth of Russian rubles to buy Russian gas. The Vatican. Are you kidding me? How do you know that? Is that true? Is that true? How did you get that story? Whatever. Let's stay away from that stuff. Let's keep it crypto, baby. Let's keep it crypto. Enough. After earlier today, let's keep it crypto. I love Brave. I sent 10 ads an hour. I love getting back to click close. There you go, baby. My man XRB Shillbilly. Paul Walker and Larry Bird's love child. Just so... You funny, man. Shout out to J-Cap. My mama is the best, man. Peter Townsend. Google it. It's FUD. You're out of here. If it's FUD, you're I freaking love this guy, Rodney, man. I swear, man. Thank God I didn't meet him when we were younger. We would have tore up the town. Man, we would have torn up the town. No, the Vatican is not paying for gas in rubles. Yo, he's out, dude. And he's out of there. Strike one and you're out of there. No threes over here. No threes. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. I want him out. Someone grab him right by the collar. Drag him out of here by his freaking shell toe sneakers. What is he wearing? Penny loafers? Take the pennies out. Throw him in the side of the... Take the pennies out of his loafers and chuck him out of here. Get this guy that fatty, eh? Yo, hold on. Let me tell you something, huh? Next time you come sprinting FUD about the Vatican, huh? My grandmother was a nun, okay? Spent her whole life in a monastery. Wait, how? She was a grandmother. If she was your are you talking back to me? Don't talk back to me. My grandmother was a nun. Sir, you're not making sense. Dude, he's out of here, man. It's FUD. Get him out of here. Get the pennies out of his loafers. I just made that up too. I never heard that. I just made that up. That's classic. I'm telling you, man, I'm channeling out here. $45,585 here, banging on them. What a beautiful price, right? I mean, let's talk about it. We were just at 34,000. Like, let's talk about it. Let's be honest. Like, let's look at the weekly candle. Let's look at the weekly candle. Like, 2 weeks ago, we were at 37K. All right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 2 weeks ago, we were sitting at 37K. You know? Wicking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago, we were wicking all the way down to 34,000. Like, we were playing games. You know? Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, we're looking at the weekly chart. As long as we don't ever make a low lower than 43,000, like, we're golden. Like, that's it. Like, as long as we don't go near 43K, and I would love it if we don't break this zone here, you know, previous support of resistance here. There's even a line here I can bring up to. There's like a mini, that level right there, which is 45. Would like to see us hold 45, you know. There really isn't any, you know, you got no weekly support really. We were trying to get above this. This was your next weekly. We were at resistance right there on the weekly. See? We came right to weekly resistance. It's a zone. Let me zone it out because it looks corny with a... it ain't right. You know, it ain't the way it's supposed to be over here. You got to get it over here. You got to get it right over here, Tony. Listen, buddy. Listen. So we got a bit of a zone over here, eh? I got a bit of a weekly zone. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. It's one of those things. It's one of them things over here. Let me tell you something, huh? Next time I see you around here looking at my lady, I tell you once, I tell you, I don't tell you again, buddy. I don't tell you 2 times over here. So look, it got rejected by 46,000. You know, it was 48K on the wicks, but we can see these candles here. We got weekly resistance at $46,800. Okay, we got a little bit of support, but it's way back where we began, right there on the weekly. Little bit of a chunk right tear, and as I said, there's like, yeah, you know, so we could get rid of this one. No need, and get rid of this one. So if we fall, I mean, there's weekly support at 43,000, 44K, a little bit right there, 43.8, and then 43. All right. So those are the levels we have to respect on a bigger, you know. So as long as we stay above like 44, 43.9, we're good. We're golden. We could wick there, we could liquidate and all that fun stuff. But you know, if we get a weekly candle, even a 3 or 4 or 5 day candle start to close down here. Ooh, wow. I thought I just had beats going on here. So check it out. So moving forward. So yeah, so looking at this, we don't want to see a candle close below this area. That's going to be like a big deal, you know. It's going to be like, uh-oh. So, all right. So everyone take a deep breath. Remember where we were 3 weeks ago, down in the dumb pieces at 38,000. We've come a long way in the last 2 weeks. We've done well, all right? We know Bitcoin could take all our pain away, and then it could actually give us all the pain in 2 seconds. We know. But we are coming out of a resistance point. We did break out of a long-term rejection, and we did break above resistance at 43,000, and we just did it. And honestly, we did it in a little fast manner. I think that was a little spoiled. What I am worried about is this weekly. See how high it's getting? And it's all, you know, could we get a weekly, you know, there's a chance the weekly burns us, and we do see a lower low. All right. So it doesn't mean we're out of the fire yet. I just want everyone to know that we could see a lower low. All right. We could see a lower low. All right. There's everything is on the table. I used to be like, no, I got this. It's a bottom guaranteed. And you know, maybe I called the bottom, and maybe it was all TA, but we still got it. We called the bottom here. I felt a huge bottom here. Like, I felt it. I started buying. I still kept money in the bank though. You get it? I didn't go all in here. I didn't go all in. I went like 30%, 40% in. I'll be honest. I didn't even go 50% in. Like, I went 50% in here. I went about 30% in here, and I went about 30, 40% in here, but I didn't go 50, you know? And I'm still buying now. Like, today's a good day to buy some Bitcoin. Actually, hold up 1 second. I'm a little busy right now because I have to buy some Bitcoin. Yeah, hold on. I'm a little busy at the moment. I have to buy me some Bitcoin for a split second here. All right. I got $1,290 in BUSD. Man, it's a nice red day. raining down on me, right? So I'm going to take that BUSD and I'm going to limit order in on, this is 3 commas, beautiful place. I'm going to buy myself 500, make it $600 worth of Bitcoin. You know why? Because 10 years from now, that'll be, I believe Bitcoin will 100x. So if that 10x's, it'll be $6,000. If it 100x's, it's $60,000, right? So I believe that's $60K. All right, $60,000. No lie, it is. That's $60K. I just put $60K in my savings account right now. I really did. Most people don't believe me. This channel will be here 4 years from now. We'll come back to this. Hopefully I get a recollective memory spike, and I'm like, bring! Oh my God, remember that day? And we come back here, and I'll be like, remember when I bought $600 worth of Bitcoin that day? Right? Let's make sure it went through, so I'm not playing games. I wouldn't anyway, but it just, I like to buy on the red days. Look, I bought more Naka today. You can tell. I'm adding to my Naka bag, as I keep telling everyone. That's what I'm doing. I say what I do and I do what I say. And I don't know, it's kind of rare on YouTube, but that's what I do. I does what I says and I says what I does over here. And there you go. I just bought me some Bitcoin, right? Just bought me some Bitcoin. Bought $644 worth of Bitcoin, BUSD. And I'm going to hold that for 10 years. That's a long-term hold for me. 5 years. Then maybe I'll buy a house with it. But that's going to be a down payment or something I do to a house years from now. And I've done that. 5 years ago, I'm looking at BNB and I'm thinking about the way things move and I'm looking at the ecosystems and I figure out BNB is the BNB exchange coin. And then, I probably watched Crypto Love and he was like, exchange coins are good. Check out Huobi token and all this. And I was like, you know what? This guy's a smart guy. Check out Crypto Love. He's got a great channel. Definitely check him out. This song's really a downer right now at the moment. Like, we got to move on from that. Like, Dark and Restless. No. We don't want Dark and Restless. Like, these were hot tracks. These were trap beats. Like, wouldn't mind getting into that trap, Well, let me find some more trap for the night. We'll do the trap beats, trap instrumentals for the day, We'll just let them rock like that. This one's funky. I like this one. It's all right. A little corny at times, but it rocks for now. Is Naka a good buy? It's up to you completely. I really like the team and the project. I'm dollar cost averaging until I have about 5,000 USD of Naka, and I plan on at least 10xing it. But, anything is possible. Maybe we get rocked and loaded. You never know. Anything is possible. Could Bitcoin roll over and make a lower low and then make a higher high? Does it make an... what it could do? What if it does this? I'm not saying this is possible. I'm just projecting. No one's done this yet. No YouTuber's done this yet. Right? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen this yet. There's a chance. There's a chance. Make some weird high down here or low. Wick down to 17K. Scare the pants off everybody. That would wreck every altcoin. A lot of altcoins are low on the weekly. Doesn't make sense. A lot of altcoins are right here on the weekly. So it says that I think we're going to go sideways and have alt season. But again, anything is possible. What would you do if you bought... What would that be if you bought $100? You kept saying Naka, Naka, Naka. Now I can't work that coin without your voice in my head repeating it. Remember Naka, 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 Gala, Gala, Gala. And then it was Haka, Haka, Haka. Right? And then it was just hilarious, right? I snagged 1K of Bitcoin and 500 Kadena. Derek KC. My man. See that? Yeah, been buying Naka ever since you spoke about it. My man. Wow. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Most is all talk. Really, do we walk the walk? Subject to CJ Baker, man. This is not financial advice here. Shout out to Roddy Robinson. I know it is, Sam. Facts. My man. Bitcoin is my savings account. Exactly. Got Naka as well. Let's effing go. My man. LFG. Wow. I went all in with Bitcoin. But my all in was a couple hundred. Hey, man. Anything's better than nothing, man. Some people got nothing. Right? Look at the people we gave that food to today. Again, if anyone missed it, and again, it's not even about, it's about what we did, not what I did. Because forget it. I don't even want to, I'm not taking it. This is what we did. But if anyone knows this language, you can hear what he's saying. But we gave this food to Afghan people. Look at this, a truck of food. This is a truckload of food we brought in for these people. And each family got a bag of rice, a bag of flour, and some cooking oil. And again, it's funny. I walked to go get my daughter today, and I was like, I wish I could. There may be some meat involved. I don't know. I haven't heard it back completely. But And what would happen is that they just made a thing. Mad people would come. They wouldn't know who was who. People would take different ones. So here, everyone comes, and a family member stands next to the bag. And then people leave like a few at a time, and it's an orderly process. It's pretty you know. And then we got another video where a lady cried, and she began to say that she didn't know how she was going to feed her children tonight. She didn't know, and like the fact that she was able to get this food like changed her entire life. And like me and my wife sat there and cried today. Like, so shout out to everyone that helped us make this possible, right? We're dripping $4,000, $1,000 at a time. I believe that was about $1,000 worth of food, so we can feed a lot of people for the money we put in. So shout out to everyone that matched me. Shout out to everyone that threw down. Greatly appreciated to each and every one of you. Gave every single super chat from the month of February away, and then on a month of when I talked about it, people showered in about $1,500 worth of super chats in one day, which gave us a total of $4,200, and that's how much we're giving away. I've never been able to give money away in my life, or maybe I could have. I never thought about it. I wasn't, you know, maybe I was selfish. Maybe I didn't realize, you know. I was living in a one-bedroom apartment. My wife didn't work, and I was pretty much struggling trying to get out of where I was. But at the same time, like, I'm sure I could have, and I did help some people. My cousin's wife passed away. I donated $500 because I felt really bad, and I knew it was sad. You know what I'm saying? She died of the flu too, which was really strange. You know. So anyway, sorry to be on this tangent. But it was just an amazing day. Today was an amazing day to be alive. You know, Bacon Burger, Rip and Strange somehow run together. Yeah, they always run together. It's funny you said that. We found Bacon Burger early in my channel. We got into Bake when it wasn't even a US pair, when it only had a B&B pair on the low. We did an 8X on Bake. I did a 5X on Burger from $5 to $25. Like, we ran the table on Bacon Burger. I'm swear to Scout's honor, you can go back. I actually made one of the first videos for Bake. Go check me out, watch. Want me to grab that for you? Look at that, I'm the top one that comes up here, 5K views. And look, I even dressed up like a pancake dude. I made this thumbnail. I used to go crazy with the thumbnails. Bakery swap, make millions, price explosion, right? Can you make millions? Can it become the next cake? How to stake in price prediction. Like, I was doing all the DeFi all day long. Intro, video, this broke it down. Look, I even had the bake behind me. I put the apron on. I went in on this one. Like, let's get into it today. Had fun, man. Bakery swap. But yeah, a lot of tutorial DeFi videos. Check out my playlist. My channel has so much more than just my live streams. So much information. And you can see we were into Bake last February, and we were nailing it. We got in early too, back in like October, November, December. Bake, man, when it first came out, it was one of the first big NFTs. I still have an NFT that I'm selling at Bakery Swap. If anyone wants to buy it, it's the Doing Damage NFT. Yeah, no lie. Anyway, is this your first NFT still on Bake? Yeah, someone just said that. Look at, he just said that, my man. Dingo, we were OGs, man. We were NFT OGs. Before the NFT thing really got big, it was small, and it was only on like Bakery Swap and a few of these like little spots, and we were in on them, and like, we thought it was going to be a big thing, and we thought we were in on the newest thing, but Bakery kind of went sideways, and then the NFT market exploded without Bakery. It's kind of sad, you know? I thought we were in on some of the newest thing, because they were soccer, there was a bunch of and there was money to be made. I mean, that ecosystem blew up. And it was deflationary, and it had a very small supply, so like, you never know, man. Maybe Bake comes back hard. The real people of Askin are very proud people. I've worked with Rosin Mobile to help people in the country. What Sam and the Wife and Lifers have done here is next level. Much love, fam. Thank you so much, Vimmel, man. You're the man, dude. Vimmel, man. Every time, Vimmel, it's you, man. I love you, bro. I know you're smiling right now. I can see you smiling, man. I know it. Look, I'm channeling. I'm in your house right now. I'm turning around. There you are. You're sitting there. What's up, man? Vickle, man. Love you, brother. Like, man, you're like a long-lost brother, man. Much respect, man. Much respect. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. And anyone, he'll send some Reiki your way. If you got a back problem, you're in pain, whatever it is, man, let him know, man. He hooks it up with the Reiki. I hope I'm saying it right. Reiki, yeah. So we did break out, you know what I'm saying? Usually you don't just dump back into a channel. Obviously you have this nice big resistance point. You have 2 resistance points. So not to worry. We come and bounce off 43K. That would make 100% sense. Look what we did here. We pumped up. We had a pullback, okay? We're pumping up. We could get a pullback here. We could even get a turn on the weekly, and the weekly could flip back up like we did here. So we just got to play support and resistance. And so I just want to keep that, open-minded here on the weekly chart. Also, I keep going with that 3-month, and I keep talking about the idea here that we haven't made a candle close below 35,000 in a year. And this candle closes in we just had, actually, the 3-month candle also just closed. So this is the 3-month candle close tonight. So this was the 3-month candle, and look, it's a bullish doji. That's a bullish hammer. It really is. It's a bullish hammer because it got bought back up, sold a little bit down, but they couldn't, heavy buy pressure compared to the sell pressure, right? Bullish hammer right there. That's a bullish hammer doji. So that is a known candlestick to be bullish right there, right? Big bull pressure, bullish hammer. So look, check out a bullish hammer. And I'm telling you, you could just Google all this stuff. There's Investopedia, Candlepedia. What is a hammer candlestick pattern? The bullish hammer. See this? There's a video on it right there, right? I like to just hit images and you can find it. You check it out. Look, the bullish hammer candlestick. Opening, closing. You'd want it to be green. But a slight small head isn't the worst thing in the world too as well. Okay? A small head isn't the worst thing. Oh, that doesn't sound right. But see, that's a bullish hammer there. It's red, but it ends up turning into the next green candle to the upside. Both are bullish hammers. You see that? Both are bullish hammers. Cool. Oh, it comes out clear. I like that. But that's a bullish hammer. You can see? That's very textbook what we're looking at here for Bitcoin. On the 3-month chart. So this was a 3-month candle that just closed too. The next candle, this closes in 3 months. So that was I was waiting for this 3-month candle to close, and we got it. We got it tonight with the monthly close. Let's take a look at the monthly candle. Bitcoin and the monthly candle close. No, I can't do it. Weekly closes only, but we got it. I got you going for Bitcoin in the monthly close. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the monthly candle. Also a bullish monthly candle if I have to say so myself. So let's take a look. It opened at $43,160. The high would be $48,189. The low would be $37,155, and it would close at $45,510. It would go up $2,350. Only $2,000 in a month, if you think about it, from where the last candle closed. Not that great for a whole month, right? Not too bullish for a month, $2,000. But also, April, notoriously one of the most bullish months in all of crypto. It may be the bullish month for Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? So April is known to be the most bullish month, and I'm pulling up this tab for you here. A little blurry, but still, you can see if you just look at red to green, right? Look at this month. 1 red, 3 reds, and it was 1.1%, 3.48, and 1.98. This is 34, 34, 33, 32, 7, and 50. It averages about almost, it looks like it, to me it averages, because 50 and 7, right? You're talking 57 divided by about 26, and then you got the 32, 32. I mean, it averages about 29 to about 28% in the month of April. I mean, look at that. It's huge. So April is notoriously one of the best months. April and October. Look, October is also a behemoth of a month for Bitcoin every time you come around. Look, didn't we have a beautiful October? We did. We really did. The 2021, look, we went up 39.9% in October, right? So we had a huge October this year. I remember it was one of the biggest months for my Patreon. It blew up. People were just jumping in. It was insanity. It was like Lollapalooza. You know what I'm saying? So April, notoriously a great month for Bitcoin. Bullish, looking up, We're super overbought here on the monthly chart. I mean, that's a beautiful sign. Last time we were this low on the monthly was the beginning of a huge, huge rally to the upside. We began something that never ended. So this suggesting that we have bottomed here, definitely in this zone. It suggests that was definitely your bottom on the monthly. Now, it could do another double bottom. Anything is possible, but I shouldn't say definitely, but it's highly likely. Also, I always talk about the price has to come back to the 21-day moving average. I mean, you have that happening here on the monthly chart. So everything looks healthy on the monthly as well when we look at the bigger time frame. And this is why this is Bitcoin in the monthly candle close. Okay. Now, everyone wants to know where Bitcoin's going. What is it doing? Sam, have you checked Poke T? Heard some rumors it will be listed on Coinbase. It's a good sign. I believe it will. I believe those rumors. Doesn't sound like FUD to me. But But this is beautiful. We wanted to come back down to this range and find some support, and it did. And it did. So we got Bitcoin in the range. We got Bitcoin in the range. But look at this. We got Bitcoin banging on them right here with a nice bounce. Bart Simpson complete. We talked about the Bart Simpson. How many times did I bring it up? We went over it every day. I said either we're going to break out or probably Bat Simpson. Who wants to hear about the Bat Simpsons over here? And we were low on the 4 hour when we Bart Simpson. Remember, we just scaled, and we dropped. You know, you take a shot if you have to, and then you get stopped out. It is what it is. There's nothing else you can do. Okay? I didn't short this. I didn't short this because it's not in my trading style to short when the 4 hour is that low. However, you knew there could be some pain. Could have shorted the 1 hour there to the downside when we got high. Every time we got high on the 1 hour, just could have opened a short, just in case you catch the bigger one, you know? And I usually do catch that short, honestly. So look at this. This is, you know, to me, very bear flag-esque, you know? And you have a big flag here. That could send you further down to 44K. That's your measured move if this thing doesn't break to the upside. All eyes on this 1 hour. It looks a little shifty to me. So does the 15-minute. 15-minute looks like we could get a dump. See that? Dump out. So I'd watch this closely for sure. And if you flip it upside down, we sometimes trade that bullishly a lot, right? So the upside down look gives me the look. So that's when I go to what? BTC3S. And is it time to short Bitcoin? Sad we haven't had to pull out the shorts in a while. Are we going swimming tonight? Are we pulling out the shorts? You know, well, what do we see here right off the bat? We see the shoulder. We see the head. And we see a possible shoulder, right? So we see a possible move to the upside. What do we learn? An inverted head and shoulder is also what? A bit of an ascending triangle. I've been teaching this to my students. I talk about it on the live stream all the time. It's a slanted, you could call it a symmetrical triangle, right? Chubby. A chubby triangle is a symmetrical triangle. Wants to break to the upside. 15-minute is not in your favor yet. Not yet. But this could open up. You could open this up. It could do something like this. Maybe it comes back down to the pattern and then continues to break out. Omera breaks out from here. It is bouncing off the previous resistance for support there. This is the short for Bitcoin. Don't get it twisted. This is a short for Bitcoin. You take a look at the 1 hour. The 1 hour is about to pump on you. Looks like you may get a little bit of a move here on the short. This is the highest probable trade. It says the most probability. It may not get 17. It may just stop here or there. Okay. But this is a short. I'm looking at a short for BTC. And when we're in the chop, I used to open up a short. We'd hit it. I used to open up a long. We'd hit it. We were like, it felt, I would wish someone could go through it. I didn't keep track every single time, but I mean, I felt like I was like 80 to 90% accurate because I'd open up a short and we would hit the short, you know? Or I'd say, you know what, if this resistance doesn't hold, short, you know? You got falling volume with falling price. I mean, this says you might get a bit of a pump here. Take a look back on the 15-minute just to get another look at the pattern, and the pattern is sleek. The pattern is clean. What you could get even is an uptick here in price action just to boom out. Then when it comes down for the retest on the 15, then you get a boot out, you know? This is something that's possible, or you could just see we come down. And maybe it dumps and Bitcoin pumps. You know, anything is possible. You always have to take into account that anything is possible. All of these indicators are giving me a possible probability. Do I trade this? No. I tether up and I wait for it to be not an easy trade, but a far better, calmer market. I wait for the dust to settle. Sometimes I trade this for a rush with less money. Like instead of a $4,000 trade, maybe a $500 trade, $1,000 trade. Like it'll just be a smaller trade, you know? Towards the end of the session tonight, I'm going to talk about BTC pairs in depth. I'm going to talk about a move I'm willing to make. I'm going to talk about what I'm building up to. I'm going to have an awesome story here. I'm going to break it down. I hope you're excited. So stay tuned because I'm going to give you some amazing, just, you know, story. I'll give you a story that, you know, I think anyone can listen to and learn a little bit from. I'm long Zillow 50X. Ooh, that's tough. You never know. Well, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you nail it, honestly. I'm feeling this shirt. Good luck. Shout out to Chris Ray, my man. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Do you want me to send you one? You like this? I'll send you one. Babe, send Chris Ray a shirt. Let's send Chris Ray a flower shirt. If you're here right now, then you're in the right place, my friend. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I think you're in the right place, too. No, I know you're not talking to me. I love you. I love Roddy Robinson. Picked me up from the airport when I came to Florida. One of the best people you ever meet. He has a heart of gold. God bless him and his family. Sam, have you checked Polk T? We'll check out Polk T. There was a tweet that said the Vatican traded 10 million euros for rubles, so it could buy oil. Came out today. Tweet was fake. Yeah. Waves looking spicy still. Damn. And I sold it. The real people of Afghanistan are very proud people, man. Thank you for saying that. Much respect. And shout out to the Soul Super Chat. 20 beans from Tokyo Sex Whale when we started up the live. Coming through strong. Love your work. A lot of rockets. This is the right place for those who want to thrive. I like what he said. That's amazing. If you want to thrive and not just survive, you want to thrive. If you want to thrive and not just survive and bang on them to the upside, then this is the place for you. Healthy pullbacks for the bigger move. Yeah, you needed a pullback. We needed a pullback. We needed a pullback. If you can see here, all the BTC pairs. We're going to jump in to see what the Dow futures look like. What do you guys think? What is it going to look like? Is it up or down? I bet it's up 100 points. Oh, up 111 points. Nah, Harvey had already posted it in the group. I'd already seen it. Shout out to Harvey. You're the man. I love you, Harvey. You've been with me since day one, my man. Since day one. Harvey Cartel. Harvey Cartel, I get it. All the way from Colombia. Now, Dow futures up 111. But it, and it's, you know what? It didn't, as I said before, it can't break 34,000. Strong for the Dow. So that says we might get a bounce for Bitcoin tomorrow. Crypto Lifer changing lives. Hey, yo, shout out to Anko Kutsi Bootsu, my man. Got my director into crypto, gifted her Bitcoin and ape. Ha ha ha. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips in the game. What do you do, Jimmy? That she's your director. I have 18 ETH, bought it 24/7. Should I sell now? I will never tell you what to do with your money. I am not a financial advisor. You got to do whatever makes you happy. I don't know what you need to do. You do whatever it is you need to do. I don't know what that is. And I only do what the charts tell me to do, so it is what it is too. Let's take a look at so Bitcoin. This is a possible short for Bitcoin. We're looking at that. Okay. We got to get through the 1 hour on Bitcoin. That's what we got to get through. We could hold support here. We do see bullish divergence on BTC. We go to the 1 hour. We're also oversold too as well. Interesting juxtaposition, right? Make sure that's right. Yeah, they're both low. That's funny. That means Bitcoin might do that dump on the 1 hour and pump up here. But that's how you take advantage of the move. That's how a trader would take advantage of the move is BTC 3S. A 3S leverage token that is leverage trading, but it's not as sketch as like being on a leverage trading site. All right. But it is leverage trading. Okay. And again, bullish divergence. What is divergence? Divergence is when the price action moves to the downside from a swing low to another swing low. Here you got a double swing low. I see it all the time. I call it the Mickey D's divergence. I do. It's a Mickey D's. You could dunk your McNugget right in there. I would never eat Mickey D's. So I shouldn't even say Mickey D's divergence. But it's the M divergence. It's the double M. I call it the double divergence then. Double D. The double down divergence. And there you have it. That's divergence. Swing down to swing down. Swing up to swing up. MACD wants to push to the upside and get a bit of a move too as well. 45,500 is a psychological level to hold. As long as Bitcoin stays above that, we good to go, baby. We good to go. And if it doesn't, I can see a bounce off 44. And if it breaks that, a bounce off 43K. And as I showed you on the weekly, as long as 43K holds, we have nothing. K-hole sounds like a K-hole. But as long as 43K holds, as long as 43K holds, we have nothing to worry about. I'm a senior business systems analyst, user acceptance testing lead. Amazing. I'm a senior business systems analyst, user acceptance testing lead. Is this a good idea to short Bitcoin after BART completed and when the 4 hour is low? No, I'm not telling anyone to short anything. I'm just suggesting you that there's a chance that the short, I'm just showing you the technical analysis on the short. That's all. Which doesn't mean I'm taking a short at all. I wouldn't trade that short. No. But there's a chance it goes up. There's a 68% chance it breaks out, says the short, or 50-50. It was a symmetrical, right? With a bilateral triangle there. I've been in the K-hole before. It was a trip. Was it really? Tell us more. No, don't tell us anything we don't want to know. Up to 50K tomorrow. Could be an interesting weekend. My man calling 50K tomorrow. I hope you come on the show and you hold to that. You know, haven't been in a... my man produced the beats, man. It's been about 20 years for me. No lie, 20 years. And again, let's move off topic. Isn't that an ascending flag that would dump to the downside if you're looking at a 3S chart? No, to me, it was a bilateral triangle. It was not an ascending flag, you know? And an ascending triangle breaks 50-50, you know? Visionary colors. You guys are crazy. I'm also calling 50K tomorrow. Eric Browning. Amazing. 50K tomorrow. Hey, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I wouldn't put it past Bitcoin. Hey, I just made a trade on Waves BTC, so I would love that. Because I just made a trade into BTC. So I would love Bitcoin to pump, you know. Let's take a look. RSR BTC. Banging on them. Look at that. Look at this. Too crazy BTC. Maybe one looks like it wants to pump. Look at CTSI BTC. Just getting started. And you know, sometimes when I look at a BTC pair and it has more legs like that, it tells me that Bitcoin may dump on you. Like it may dump even more. You get it? Not enough people trade these BTC pairs on KuCoin though. You know, liquidity dries up, but I mean, that says it's just getting started. Much love, Lord bless. What is your quick summary on Bitcoin today? Thoughts on it dumping? Have you looked at ApeCoin? I just went over Bitcoin for literally like 45 minutes straight. It would behoove you just to go back into the beginning of the lesson or whatever you want to call this live stream. Entertainment tonight. And check it out, you know. Please, my friend, please. So I'm into BTC pairs. That's what gets me going lately. That's what gets me, you know, look at that. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. So a lot of things can teach you something. Like if this inverted head and shoulder was here, it was going to tell you Bitcoin was going to dump. So by trading Bitcoin pairs, and look, this is what we just put out for the short. And this said, doesn't that break to the downside? And you can see this is breaking to the upside. And the short looks just like this. So I'm just saying, and the short's low on the stochastics in the 1 hour. So I'm just, you know, I'm just showing you possibilities and the 68% chances of what usually happens. The weekends are not what they were. Remember when the weekends used to pump, man? My wife used to be like, remember weekend pumps, baby? It's funny you said that because the weekend used to pump awesome. Somewhat awesome, right? So to me, it's all about the BTC pairs. When the market flips, I flip into where I want to be because I don't care about gaining Bitcoin, look, there's two types of people, all right? There's Billy. I'm sorry if your name's Billy. I don't mean to pick on you. But there's Billy and there's Bobby, okay? Now, Bobby likes Bitcoin. Billy likes the dollar. Billy just likes to make money. He thinks he's smart. He's been investing his whole life. He's good with his money. And he's been playing with the stock market and he's moved to crypto. And he's been told to stack and to get in and get out and, you know, never be too long. And he likes to swing and swoop. He's not a hodler, okay? He starts with 10,000, okay? He trades in and out of all coins. He does pretty well, you know? He 10x's it to 100K. This is a sad and a happy story, you know? You know what happens to Billy though? So sad. Billy gets hit on a motorcycle and Billy goes into a coma for about 9 years. Okay? And I don't wish this on anyone named Billy, but that's what happens to Billy. And his 100K, I think when he wakes up is like 30,000 maybe less after inflation because they printed so much money during that time. So he did well here though. He did really well. Okay? But then, you know, inflation just defeated his savings. He had about 30K when he woke up. Okay. Bobby. Now, Bobby, he wasn't always an investor, but he got into crypto and he started watching the Crypto Lifer. You know, he jumped into the Crypto Lifers trading group and Bobby always understood the value of a Satoshi. And Bobby gave up on the dollar a long time ago. Bobby jumped into crypto because Bobby thought fiat was dirty, and he didn't want to be with the dirty money. He wanted to be with the Bitcoin money. So Bobby got 10K, and the first thing Bobby did, Bitcoin was about $6,000. He went and he bought some Bitcoin, and he owned himself about 1.14 Bitcoin at the time. Okay, let's just say, and Bitcoin could be 50K. You name it, it doesn't matter. Whatever the price it was at the time. Okay, let's just say it was 10,000, and he got himself 1 Bitcoin. It's easy that way, right? I don't have to do too much math, even though I like it. So now Bobby's got 1 Bitcoin. Bear with me, right? You want to watch this story. This is an amazing story. Now Bobby trades altcoins, okay? And what he does is he ends up 10xing his money, and he ends up with 10 Bitcoin, right? Okay. Now at the end of the rally, Bitcoin isn't 6,000. Let's just say it's almost 50,000, right? Now he has 50 times 10. He's got $500,000, okay? Now, even if Bitcoin didn't, say Bitcoin didn't do that, but you know it did if he made that much in the rally anyway. But if it did it, and it stayed at 10K, so he's sitting at 100K, because he has 10 Bitcoin at 10K, okay? He also, sadly, gets hit in an accident and goes into a coma. And he comes out 9 years later, okay, with 10 Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's at $1 million. This guy has 30 grand. This guy has 10 million. They both made the exact same amount of trades. They actually both used the exact TA. They both traded the same coins. One traded them for Bitcoin, one traded them for USDT. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Bill or you want to be Bobby? Have a good night, everybody. But seriously, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like, you know, and nobody wants to go to, but even if either one of these didn't go into a coma, at the end of the day, this guy's going to make more than this guy. So you want to stack your Satoshis. I'm not stuck on the amount of USDT I have. It's cool to have USDT, but I'm not stuck on it at all. Okay? I'm trying to make big Bitcoin. I'm trying to make more Bitcoin out of Bitcoin. You take 1 Bitcoin, you raise it to 10 in this bull run. There's a big chance you're worth 100 mil. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have a higher chance of being worth $100 million if you play the BTC pairs. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You're going to have to figure this out on yourself. All by yourself. Bobby, don't leave, Bobby. No, Bobby, no. Shout out to Kelly Cabradell. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. Water break. Yeah, I don't have any more water, man. Definitely need some water. My wife's putting the baby to bed, so I have to go get water. Yeah, so when in doubt, I change it up. So Bitcoin plays games, I switch to the BTC pairs all day long and just start taking those. Look at that. That's a nice play right there to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. We take it for a ride. 14% gains for Bolt BTC. Oh, ooh, this one looks like it may be getting a little bearish divvy there, flattening out. Cup and handle in S though. Look at this. Bolt might get a little bit of a rumble here. I'm looking at Bolt BTC here on the 1 hour. Look, that green candle is starting to push as we speak. Bolt BTC in a bit of a cup and handle as well. Cup and handle for Bolt BTC. I like what I'm seeing here for Bolt BTC. Bang, bang, bang. Bolt BTC, possible move to the upside here. Yeah, there you have it. Sweet. And these are BTC pairs on KuCoin, everybody. BTC pairs. CTSI banging on them. Cartesian to the upside. Banging. I'll tell you, when I started trading, it was only BTC pairs. That was it. You couldn't trade anything else. It was only BTC pairs when I got into the game. That was it. Crow is breaking without Bitcoin. And that's why you want to crow BTC, right? That's going to be a nice trade. Speaking of this, yeah, look at this. Dude, look at that. They're all looking similar. The altcoins want to pump, baby. Crow BTC to the upside. Crow BTC to the upside, just like Team Underground. So Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin here to the upside. Look at that, Crow BTC for gains. And it's showing you that these coins don't give a dang, right? Only 2% though, not that much, but still. And what you want to do is you want to jump on over to CoinMarketCap right now, and you want to take a look at what the coins look on CoinMarketCap. So check it out. We go here to 24 hours. We want to see what's hot. Something's popping right now. Look at IOST don't care. It did take a tumble though. It was at 5.4. This keeps moving, this stepping. I remember when we first looked at it on our live stream one day. We talked about it. 13% Theta at 431. T-Fuel follows Theta, so bang, 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 right? IOTX waves at 54. Solana, Hollow, Phantom 144 holding strong right now. Let's take a look at Phantom BTC. And you want to look at the weekly on these charts too. So look at Phantom BTC on KuCoin on the weekly chart. Wow, look at that's about to get busy. Look. So all these coins are holding well against Bitcoin. And it's suggesting that if Bitcoin keeps dumping, these coins are either going to stay flat. So if these coins just hold position and Bitcoin dumps, the BTC pairs will gain in value. If they go up and Bitcoin dumps, then they'll go up even more. But all they have to do is just lose less compared to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin dumps hard and they just dump a little bit, the BTC pair will gain. You get it? So that's why you trade the BTC pairs, because they come advantageous at a time like this, because you can squeeze more gains out of them when the market's whack. And you have to understand this. This becomes I don't like using the word expert, but this is veteran crypto trading, right? And that's why I came out tonight to kind of talk about this, the BTC pair. A lot of people don't know how to trade a BTC pair. It's simple. You buy Bitcoin instead of buying USD and you're already in a trade. What you have to do is you have to be someone that just wants more Bitcoin. You can't care about the price. So you can't worry that you just put 10K into Bitcoin and then it went to 30K and you lost 5,000 and your Bitcoin's down 30% from 60K to 30K. You have to look at it that you still have point whatever Bitcoin that you had. And you're going to move until you get point something, point whatever. So you want to take 0.2 Bitcoin and turn it into 1 Bitcoin. That's the goal. So like right now I got 0.2 Bitcoin. I'm going to trade it into 2 Bitcoin or, try to 10x it. I got 0.5 Bitcoin. I'm going to try to trade it in, So you're going to use the BTC pairs to trade Bitcoin. That's the plan. $99 worth right there. My man, see that? My man right there. Exactly. The trading group's worth it alone right now tonight. Right? And this is like a private little trading session. Only 239 people, 187 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. But it's an impromptu session, right? No one really knew we were coming on tonight. You think more people would jump on into the monthly candle close and want to know what's going down. But again, it is what it is, right? Long-term BTC killer. Exactly. Healthy correction before April. We needed it too. You don't want to dump in April. April wants to stay clean. So it's like, you keep that garbage in March. It's like, tomorrow's April Fool's Day too, right? I got to do something weird for the live stream. Like, I have to cut my mouth open and bleed all over the place. I got to do something. I got to find fake blood. I got to make something happen tomorrow. I got to make something happen. I want people freaking out. I can cut myself in this glass and make the glasses everywhere. I'm like, what the heck? I can't give it away now, but I'm brainstorming. If anyone has a good idea, let me know. How can we fake them out tomorrow for April Fool's Day, Monthly close in 3 hours? No, the monthly close already happened, my man. It happens on UTC, Greenwich time, which is 5 hours ahead of me. So it's already been 2 hours into the next month, if you can believe it. Monthly closed at 8 p.m. right when we started the live stream. That's why I started at 8 p.m. I don't play, man. I don't play. We open the live stream at the exact monthly close. Maybe not like, I might have been at 8:05. You know. All right. And shout out to my man who gave me my orbs, my Vortex orbs, man. These things are far out, like Fruity Loopy. These things will bug you out, no lie. So check it out, everybody. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. is the MetaMask course, okay? It is tomorrow. It's the first Friday of every month and the last Saturday of every month. Only 2 times a month I teach this course. I actually make LP tokens, right? We have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. We do DeFi together. I show you places where you can get the highest APY. I teach you how to stake. We play around. I teach you how to set up a wallet with Solana and MetaMask. We talk about all different types of chains. It's going to be a blast. So get ready. Get your thinking caps on and get ready. I also teach you just like how I was able to figure out how an ecosystem works, how the infrastructure of an ecosystem, how you can find out what the next ecosystem may be, and how to plan out for the next 100x. So literally, it should be called the next 100x class, like, because it teaches you so much more than just like MetaMask. It teaches you really the behind the scenes of how coins are built, how ecosystems rise up above each other, and how I was able to find Phantom at 18 cents and prospect it to be one of the best chains, and how it would rip all the way to $3.50. Okay? These are things that I speculated on, but I did it with a lot of research, and I had a feeling of what was happening. So just want you to kind of focus on that idea. This course will blow your mind, and it's only $125. And honestly, I believe it pays for itself within a week just from the DeFi staking alone. I teach you how to make LP tokens. I teach you how to add liquidity. If you don't know how to add liquidity and never add liquidity to an exchange, you want to become the liquidity provider. I teach you so much awesome things. What's the difference between a pool or a farm? You want to become a farmer and you want to yield farm, or do you want to just stake? What do you want to do? I'll break it down for you. I'll show you how it goes down, and we'll have a blast. So come to the course tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's still open if you email cryptolifers@gmail. If you email late into the night, tomorrow morning we'll get you in. We have till 1 p.m. You can pay in cryptocurrency or you can pay in PayPal. Just email cryptolifers@gmail to get into the class. I really suggest you do. I could die tomorrow. It's years and years and years of things that I figured out. In the last year and a half, I went all the way through DeFi when it first came out. I was jumping into Sushi Swap and Uniswap when it first came out. I got the airdrop. So like, I'm an OG when it comes to DeFi. I will show you how to not to lose your money. I'll keep you secure, and I'll break every little nook and cranny down for you that you need to know to keep yourself safe. Also, it's about security. Great course. Great course. Great course. Yeah, $50K a year for college. This one course will probably make you way more money than college ever did. So excited for class tomorrow. I've been waiting to take it, and things come up each time. I just paid for it, so I'll be there. Thank you for being here tonight. Shout out to Jeremy Antra, man. You're the man, dude. Love you, man. How to pay? Email cryptolifers@gmail, and they'll shoot you an email where you can just pay in PayPal. Real easy. PayPal makes it simple. You can also, they'll give you a crypto address and you can send crypto. They'll verify it and you'll be in the class. That's simple. You could also live 50 more years, brother. Yeah, I probably could. And I could also live 100 more years. You never know. Anything is possible. I'm just saying nothing's guaranteed. That's all I mean. I get things when I can get them. That's what I'm trying to say. I get things when I can get them. I don't procrastinate. You never know. You never know, you know. Rune BTC may even beat up Bitcoin. Like, everything's kind of looking a little scrumptious against Bitcoin right now. The altcoins, it's alt season. Like, looks like it's starting to rev up. Like, this is crazy. And we've been living in the USDT pairs for a long time, but you know, we're gonna start trading more BTC pairs because that's, you know, you'll look back in time and you'll be like, how come my mentor wasn't trading BTC pairs when everybody else was? What was he thinking? What was he doing? You know, this TRAC looks like it's about to boom to the upside. This is looking bullish to me. Look at that. Interesting, huh? BTC pairs, man, take your pick. Banging on them. So tonight I wanted to get everyone kind of like realize that it's not the end of the world because we pulled back. Realize that we went over the pullback many times. I wanted to show the 3-month candle. I want to talk about the monthly candle. And then I wanted to show the BTC pairs. That was really it. I'm really running towards the end of my run for the night. My second time streaming. Luna BTC and PAX G. Yeah, which is the gold. Yeah, I mean, gold beating up. That, I don't know about gold, but you never know. That gold stablecoin. But look at Luna BTC. Terra, baby. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's in a flag, too. See? Could even say it broke out, and it's like retesting. And this thing could do damage right now. I mean, broke out a little bit. Possible shoulder head and a shoulder there, though. Some could say that it maybe broke out already. Luna BTC. And there's a measured move there to the upside. So it's BTC pairs now that are going to kind of start taking over the game. Look at front BTC. Wow, you name it. They're everywhere. Matic's been hot lately. Let's take a look at the coins on the regular pairs. I want to see what they're looking like. I just want to take a look myself at the coins before we jump out of here for the night. Throw them balls. I'm in Long Island. One of the Long Island meat packs. Get. Been a minute, been a while. I've been wanting to take your beginner course, but I work during the time the class is. What would you recommend I do? Is there another time? Once a month, the last Saturday of every month. I believe it might be the first Saturday. I see my wife has a schedule. One of the Saturdays this month, I teach the beginner course on a Saturday. I did it just recently, though. I believe, yeah, it's the last Saturday of every month. The last Saturday of every month, I teach the beginner course. So that's when you can jump on in. Oh, yeah, I only teach the MetaMask course once a month. The first Friday of every month. That's it. Oh, yeah. See, they never let me freestyle. I used to rap, and they don't want me doing that anymore because it's a whole persona thing. And so, like, he said he'll sign up for the courses if I rap right now. But it's like, you know, it would upset everybody, you know. Okay, I only rap about crypto, though, you know, okay? There's nothing you could sell me like EGLD. Keep it spitting like XCUR. I'm on that frankincense and myrrh. What you know about a BTC pair, though? Keep it moving. You got funky hair, though. Make it move and flip and kick it when I'm spitting it. Wait for the beat to come back. Ready when I'm ripping it. Keep it going when it's syllable, when it's killable. Wanna get it going, never knowing. When I'm always flowing, hit conclusions, never losing. Got your face going bruising. What you wanna know when I'm never using? Keep it going when I'm flowing with the no-ho. Never go when I go ho. Come down the chimney like ho-ho, never no. When I go. Open up like Pepsi, let's see. Let me go, oh. Which one I know when I go to the next speed? Ripping up, kick it up, spit it up, rip it up, flip it up. Div it up, never stopping. When I'm rocking, keep it shocked in. No conclusion, no losing. I'm done now. Life is out, peace out. You gotta sign up to the course now, man. You gotta sign up to the course now, man. You gotta sign up to the course now, man. You gotta sign up to the course now, man. But no, I'm not a rapper, man. I'm a guy who likes to play with crypto all day. Brian Gonzalez. I did whatever he wanted me to do, man. He told me to rap. I made it happen. All right. I'm done. All right. Let's take a look at REEP. REEP has been looking hot today. Kind of forming a bit of a triangle here to the upside. You got to form the classes, though. I better see your email, man. I better see you in those classes. dude just did wops. Oh, man. Respect, man. My man, Vickle, Ricky, man. My wife's going to find out I rap. She's going to be so upset. She made me promise to never rap again on the channel, man. You guys made me, like, just bought 5 classes for the incredible rap. I wish the company I work for was that customer focused. Last of the month. Now there's a cypher. Yo, I like the shirt. Yo, thanks, man. I appreciate that. If Lever does another freestyle, I'm going to off myself. Yo, stop, man. Stop. 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 That's horrible. Why would you say that? That's horrible. It's horrible, man. What's the name of the Futures Market webpage? Bill Gates never rapped for me. He's funny, man. He never will, too. Reap's looking nice, too, as well. I'm looking at Reap. There's not many coins that I'd like. Tonight's like an iffy night. You don't have to trade every single night of your life. Like, some nights you can cool off. Let the market find its way. See what the market wants to do. SRK's been hot. It's at the bottom of a channel. That's actually showing signs of life here. Take a look at the daily, though. Daily's coming down, you know? It would have to hold this level here. You see SRK stay above 143, it could pump. It could pump, but it's got to stay above 143. Lifer spits better off the top of the dome than a lot of the artists. That's right. RFOX, man. Oh, RFOX did bang on them. Like, that's interesting. 74% gains and not been much of a pullback, but it's starting to pull back. Gonna come back. I see what I believe is happening on these charts. What the charts convey is just slight pullbacks here. Cup and handles forming for a lot of the coins. So I believe it's just gonna make a nice entry for whoever missed out. You know, these are just like for all the latecomers. The bus is gonna make one last stop. Fauci wants rap beef with you, man. I like what do you think of Will Smith, Oscar? Yo, that was crazy, honestly. I mean, his wife was going through something and someone said something about his wife. Like, I'm an emotional dude. Like, I felt him for a second, but then like he went on stage and had to tear up and like either do, and I don't condone violence at all. So like I don't condone any type of violence. I can't, especially on any public platform for any type of reason. Where he was, like, there was people watching, kids watching. How many kids might have slapped their brother that night at the end of that? Like, I'm Will Smith. Ah! You know what I'm saying? You know what happened. A bunch of kids at home were like, they seen that, like, they definitely, like, slapped their little brother, like, an hour later, Like, so my whole thing is, it wasn't awesome. It could have been done better. However, like, where do they draw the line? Like, who wrote that joke? Who thought it was funny to make some fun of somebody's health issue? A woman who's losing her hair and as she's getting older, like he probably saw her like holding back tears and like he felt pain, And honestly, there's something called shame-based anger. And a lot of people that have went through tough times as a kid or whatever they have a lot of shame built up. And when they see someone they know down and out, they get angry. And I think he has a little bit of that, and he's a loyal dude too, and he really cares about his wife, and he saw his wife just hurt, and he was like, nah, like, not cool, like not cool, like, and his loyalty was to her and not to anyone else in that room, and he just did not care at the moment. His heart was that, like, he lives by his heart, and he went, so, and now he has to deal with the consequences, and he's just a man of fire, and like, I think to me, that's what it was, Nothing more, nothing less, Still uncalled for, still wish it didn't happen, still sad that he has to apologize and go through all the nonsense and they have to be like, give back your award or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I didn't want to see it. I didn't watch it. It would have been awesome to see live. At the same time, like, whatever, I'm over it. I don't know. The joke was whack, though. Like, I'm a little more sensitive than most people. I think the joke was really off-center and really whack. Like, and I think it just represents Hollywood's off-kilter taste. Another reason why I chose not to watch that. So look, we hit trades today. Look at this. We hit a trade. We're celebrating a win right now. This is insane. Look, we hit my target. Like, that's crazy. Oh, no, not today. Actually, it's been down. But Rev did hit the target. Look at that. REVV. We put this out, bang, 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 to the upside. Look at that. Nailed the target on KuCoin. It wicked right to it, 19% gains. And it's still holding gains. Like, if you had forgot about this and come back to it, you'd still be up 7% with no stop loss getting hit, which is pretty awesome. We back this tool up right here. Something like this is what occurred here. And that's what I do. I find these shapes, right? Make sure the Stokes are low and then ride them up to the upside. Really nothing else to do here. Wow, look at that thing just chugging up. Just keeps chugging, revane. 4 hours low again. Quite interesting. Daily's just like needs to eventually hold off though. Market's got a lot of ups and downs in the market right now. Solana, again, BTC pairs are looking hot though. See, I got Solana probably doing a flag like this to the downside when it goes and touches the 21. Something like this. BURP was hot. Remember a few days ago, it was the hottest thing. Coming back down on the daily, but I believe this thing could get legs again. You know? Watch the 4-hour flag that it's making here. Could be doing something like this. Might come back down. Could be out of the flag too, though. Respecting the support. Interesting. Burp. Might want to burp on you. Boom. Bucks was hot. Remember, Bucks was something we were looking at. Bucks did get a move, but Bitcoin stole the thunder. But Bucks did get a move, 5%. So we did get the push out. Token metrics does kind of work a little bit there. ABBC, look, it's getting just tighter and tighter. That's interesting. Really not that phased. 4-hour does have to come down though, but not as phased as the other coins. Right? Look, the daily's getting low. This is something we want to watch, everybody. My trading group, we want to watch this for sure. I'm going to look at the BTC pair every time I get a chance. So every time I see a hot pair, I'm going to trade the BTC form of it if it looks hot, you know? So this is on the radar for the team. This is looking very bullish compared to the rest of the market. ABBC. Orbs was hot and actually it has to bend down though. See, I don't like a rounded top on the daily. I'm out. I'm not touching that. Not touching that. Solar, not touching that. Ferrum, not touching that. Matter, Ferrum's flipping on the daily now. See that with a cup and handle. And honestly, it's making a shoulder inverted. It's making a shoulder inverted head and shoulder. Ferrum's hot. And it's an IDO too, so that could give it a little more of that push-up demand for it, you know? So I would watch Ferrum Network. Definitely something to keep on my radar. Ferrum. We got the rejection moment here. That's going to be our resistance point. But I see something brewing here for Ferrum. And if this flips and we take a look at a low 4-hour, some indecision there and possibly a move there even. Like this, see that? Bitcoin at 45,400, trying to make that climb. Watch Ferrum Network, it's on my radar. Interesting. Maybe trying to bottom here on that daily in that 4-hour. Ferrum. I definitely would watch Ferrum, and I got the zoom in there. We got two ideas here. XYO's been hot, and look at the flag it's in. Doesn't seem to care either about the rest of the market, right? It's kind of doing its own thing. So this is definitely something to watch. All right, you can just see it's like, especially when you see a nice pullback for Bitcoin and you see a bunch of coins just stay in a nice pad, then you know that's a stronger coin. Sometimes it's easier to play because then you just find the 10 strong coins and they end up playing out because they wouldn't have stayed strong if they weren't strong in the first place. 200-day moving average moving through the pattern. I would watch XYO tonight. Highly likely this thing gets a bit of a move based off its strength that it's suggesting against the rest of the market, right? So this is something that I like. 7 to gain 14, not going to be a good look for me though. Have to bring that up. The risk reward ratio has to meet the 3-to-1 right about there. Fits 15%. I like what I'm seeing for XYO. It's been hot too, and I missed a few trades on it. This might be the one. Again, Bitcoin could dump on it. It's high risk. It's high risk, but it's showing strength. OXT low in the daily in the 4-hour crypto lifer. That thing also likes to pump too. Orchid, heck yeah, thank you for that. We'll take a look at OXT BTC. That's on Coinbase too, USDT pair. You should be able to trade it on Coinbase Pro as well. Interesting. Only on Binance right now though. Can't get it on the Kook. 1 hour is pushing up. Yeah, 4 hour is coming down, trying to flip. Daily is doing its thing. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. We may have a bottom here on Orchid on the BTC pair. Definitely a chance we have a bottom here for Orchid on the BTC pair. Very, very, very interesting. Orchid trying to push up on the BTC pair. And we saw a lot of this recently, and we called a lot of bottoms that look just like that. And that's how the bottoms end up looking. There's divergence there. Look, you got swing down to swing down. Okay. But you got swing up to swing up on the RSI. And that tells you you're probably going to go to the upside. Spinning up on that. And then the small time frames are with you. You are trying to catch a falling knife here. It's tough. But again, as long as this rips more than Bitcoin rips, or stays the same when Bitcoin dumps, this thing could pump on you. All right. So just something to look at if you trade Binance. And anyone in my group can trade Binance with Bolsa Dex. So if I put out a Binance pair, don't be afraid. Bolsa Dex is there for you, and it's basically a cloud of Binance of some way, shape, or form. I don't know what they're doing, but it seems to have basically the same stuff that Binance has. Not everything, but 95% of it, you know. Funny, man. Reading Discord, the Discord move is just crazy for my team. EXRD in the flag that I keep mentioning here on the daily, and it's staying in the flag that I drew a while back. I said it'll probably make a flag and come and touch the daily, the 21-day moving average. That's what we're seeing here for EXRD. This thing looks like it's gearing up for a massive move. I personally hold a big old bag of this, just so everybody knows. I do hold a bag of it. Whenever I do, I disclose when I hold a bag. I hold a bag of EXRD. I truly believe in this project. I believe it's going to be a big project, and I think it can be the next Phantom, because it's faster than Phantom. And I'm not saying it's going to take Phantom over. But I just believe it's going to be another coin that can build a fast ecosystem that'll have its place. And it also has building tools for developers, and it makes it easier and faster to develop than almost any other coin in the game. It also has faster transactions per second. It does sharding. It has WASM, WebAssembly. It does Web 3.0. Like it has everything that people want. Like, it's unreal. EXRD, like eRadix. All right, it's called Radix. eRadix. You want to check this thing out. eRadix price here on CoinMarketCap. All right, 1465 eRadix. Take a look at their website, look at their presentation, read up on them, see what they're about. Nobody really knows about the tech yet. Like, nobody's really privy to what they're doing. Not enough deep diving going on, but welcome to Web3 FinTech on eRadix, right? The only decentralized network that lets you build fast, rewards everyone who makes it better, and scales without friction. Okay? Build with Scripto, stake Radix. It used to say faster transaction per second than every coin in the game. They must have had to change that. I don't know why, but it used to say that when you got to the website, you know. That used to get me going. Build fast and don't break things. Reward everyone who makes it. Scale without friction. eRadix is the only decentralized network who developers will be able to build quickly without the constant threat of exploits and hacks, where every improvement will get rewarded and where scale will never be bottlenecked. Smart money apps, stable coins, decentralized yield farming, DeFi insurance, portfolio management, secure the network and earn tokens, a team that delivers. And you got people from NVIDIA, a track record of excellence. People from NVIDIA, IBM, Visa, UBS. Like, come on, man. Microsoft, like, Radic. This guy here, Dan Hughes, Irish Bull, right? Russ Harvey. So I'm just, Adam Simmons. You got a team, man. You got a strong team with a good background. I like Radix a lot. $1.5 billion market cap. It's got a big market cap, but it can do numbers. Remember, Phantom had one like that, and it would move. Take a look at Phantom's market cap now, okay? You want to see Radix get it to Phantom's market cap. That's what you're looking for, okay? So if you take a look at, and this says market cap's 100 million, which is interesting. It's weird, right? It should have a small market cap in my mind. Why did that say 1 billion, That's something I have to figure out. Difference in the market caps. It is a TVL though, like it is like a ecosystem, so it could have a big market cap. But Phantom's back to 3.6 billion. At one point, it had a high of $7 billion market cap, right? You take a look at Matic, right? Once an ecosystem can move, Matic has a $12.5 billion market cap. That's coming for Phantom, and that's going to be a 4x for Phantom from where Phantom's at now, right? To about like a $650 Phantom, Can you look at Everwealth on BSC? Quick question, Livers. With the more to Discord coming tomorrow, should we do it tomorrow or right now? Also, should I sign up for the trading group email on the Patreon site? I mean, if you want to pay in cryptocurrency, and then and then you get your Discord name and we give you the role. We just find you and we give you the role. If you join Discord, they'll just give you the role. Like, you'll be able to pay, and then you'll be able to link to my site, and we link the role to Patreon. So the role is given to Patreon. So if you join, you'll be given the role automatically without anyone waiting on you. Again, with the KDA BTC pair. Okay. I have to pay with fiat. If you have to pay with fiat, then use Patreon. Yeah. Or you could even email us and pay PayPal. We take PayPal as well. So you could email cryptolifers@gmail and pay with PayPal. Okay. Just email my team and say you'd like to pay with PayPal. We just don't take credit card yet. I guess we probably could. I have like a credit card machine. I have PayPal Business where I could enter a credit card in there, but we just haven't done that yet. Okay, I'll email right away. Thank you, man. Man, I just got used to Telegram. Yeah, tomorrow's the first too. Thank you, brother. Beginning of the month, man. Perfect time to jump on into the Patreon. Tomorrow is the first. Perfect time to jump on in to the Patreon. EXRD looking tasty to me for a move, possibly. Take a look at the daily. Daily's pretty high, but it's coming down and touching that 21, and we could get a flip there, depending on how hard the 4 hour wants to fly on us. 1 hour and the 15. 15 minutes a little high. It needs to come on down. We'll see what that does first. I never like to enter when out unless the 15 minutes high. But I like this project. I've held it a long time. It's on my radar right now. EXRD. Can you look at eWealth on BSC? eWealth on BSC. Yeah. Couldn't find it easily, so I'm going to move on from there. Bitcoin does not seem to know what it wants to do. Bitcoin dumping. I mean, we already talked about Bitcoin dumping, did we not? That's why we're trading BTC pairs. Let's get focused, people. Let's get focused. Let's get focused over here. We talked about this breaking down. I mean, I told you this was a bear pennant, and I didn't like the look of it. And I told you that it would come down here. Now it's back into this resistance point. It could bounce here, but look, also, what do you see here? What do you see here? I mean, the charts tell you what's going to happen. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder, right? Measured move to the downside. And that's your first measured move. I took the length of the bigger pole, but that says you're going to go crack to 44, The daily's dumping on you. Like, we've talked about this. The daily has to find its way. It's coming down. It's actually doing pretty good. It means by the time it gets here, it's going to be over. So I don't think you get more than 44K and the daily's going to be oversold. Like, this is a great pullback. This is beautiful. Like, I'm buying some more Bitcoin. Like, you saw me buy Bitcoin, I'll buy a little more. Every time this gets lower, I'll buy more Bitcoin. I just looked at the weekly and the monthly chart. They look absolutely beautiful. 2-week chart looks great as well. So, I don't know. We just did 8 days of beautifulness and you think we're just going to keep going up? I don't know why anyone's worried about these pullbacks. Why do people get sick inside? Let's take a look at that fear and greed index. Like, don't you take a deep breath and realize that, like, everyone on this everybody on the stream doesn't have enough Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. So everybody here should be happy when the price of Bitcoin goes down, because you have access to more Bitcoin. Like the best, like it's like someone giving you a bigger life raft and you're getting upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's focus on the task at hand, which is stacking Satoshis. All right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not your financial advisor. That's what I'm doing. I'm stacking my Satoshis as much as possible. So I can pay in crypto to join the trading group. Yes, you can. You can pay in cryptocurrency. Jump on in as soon as you want. I'm pumped to buy more. Yeah. On Bitcoin on the discount. See, that's my man. Waves moving a bit. Take a look at waves. And then we're out of here for the night. Exactly. It's weird when it's red, people don't buy. When it's green, people buy. Can you talk on Algorand? I really need your take on it. Well, I started buying Algorand early. I believed it was hot. Why did I believe it was hot? Well, because, you know, it seemed to be connected to the whole, you know, background of like the XRP pegged to gold. And the guy who started Algorand's like, you know, he's like, he knows all the world forum people. He's like a super smart CEO. He's like a mathematician too. He's a brainiac. So like, he's extremely intelligent. And that alone made me interested in it, right? I started buying it around 60 cents, 30 cents. I bought my first Algorand at 30 cents. I still own it and I hold it long term. I believe in the project. I like it a lot. It's been dwindling. It's sad. It pumps and goes up and down. It's a bigger cap. It takes way long to move. It's not fun to hold. I'll be honest with you. Almost wish I would have had something different, but I believe in it long term. I'm interested to see where it could go, and I'm willing to ride it out. So that's my Algorand story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. 3-minute Bitcoin chart shows bullish divergence. Hey, well, then you'll get a 3-minute push, but doesn't mean you're going to get the biggest push in the world, but you never know. Wave says it's in a cup and handle. Look, that could bump it up all the way to 63. This thing could keep going. Now I'm almost regretting my wave sell. I'm like, why did I sell waves? But why does it just keep beating up on Bitcoin? Like, I sold up here though, so I'm still high on it. But man, it's going to come in hopefully double top and then tank. I mean, it's suggesting heavy bearish divergence, you know, and I looked at it on the weekly, and the weekly was getting really high. See that? And that's what told me I think I should get out. Like, it's so far away from the 21 on the weekly. However, just getting tight. I don't know. I made my decision and I'm sticking to it, you know. I can always jump back in and make more BTC on my way up, you know. Has Crypto Life recovered Axie Infinity? Many times. Can you take a look at Theta before you go, my man? Also, I love your content. Shout out to the strange one-alization. Let's take a look at Theta, my man. Theta's looking nice, actually. The BTC pair is definitely something to consider. I'd definitely be looking into it. Let's look at Theta on KuCoin. We talked about Theta breaking out on the weekly, and so far it did. Our call was about 196. No, 262. I'm not going to say 196. Around 262, 220, maybe even somewhere when this wedge began to break out. We were talking about Theta, maybe even 277. Nice move for it. Almost did a double up all the way to 420. Look at it sitting at 420 even right now. Beautiful, beautiful move. Take a look at the daily. Daily's probably overbought like everything else in the game, and it's at resistance. Look for a pullback of some type, like just like Bitcoin, you know. Forming a flag here, though. Maybe it defies gravity and it pushes through. You never know. It is a rising wedge that could break down 68% of the time, but if this breaks out, it'll break out parabolic, right? Rising wedges break up parabolically. So you'd be seeing a move up to here, possibly to 518 for Theta. I own Theta. I've been in it since it was about $1.78. I bought it a long time ago. I knew about it when it was 40, 70 cents. I didn't jump on it. I jumped a little late. I think I got some at 120, a little bit at 162, but the majority at 178. No, JSM Wild looks beautiful, and it's getting added to 2 exchanges tomorrow. It's getting added to FTX, I'm hearing, and another exchange. Brandon said that the April 1st Discord page will give all 3 ways to pay: credit/debit card, crypto, or Patreon. But don't join the Patreon till the 1st of the month. Otherwise, you'll get kicked out, right? I think you have to pay again because it does it by the 1st. JSMY Daily, yeah, 420, yeah. Eating dirt, it's just a pullback, right? Fire it up. Bill McDonough, man. FTX and Kraken, my man's onto that. So JSMY, man, it's going to go on 2 exchanges tomorrow. The daily is low. This thing could pop for you hard, you know? So watch JSMY, maybe the coin of the night, because nothing else really has the je ne sais quoi tonight. So JSMY looking toasty and tasty for a little bit of a kiss, right? I'll look at it on the, I want to look at the KuCoin pair. That was the BTC pair, but it is tasty on KuCoin as well. I think I have the same thing cooking there. Yeah. Could even almost make this more like this. Yeah. Didn't make that one happen, but it was high on the 4 hour, so. I know I deleted the averages. I'll grab them back up. So take a look at this thing. Is looking tasty to me too. Possible shoulder, head and shoulder though. I have to put that out there. Bitcoin could dump. This thing could dump. High risk, high reward at all times when trading anything of this nature, especially during this time when Bitcoin's a little iffy. Measured move would bring you right tear, right? Delete, swing, navigate the long tool, swing it on up. Show me what you go me. Show me what you go me. Never seen that before. Let's see what we got here. It's about 15.8%. Yeah, 14.29 with a gain of 13.56%. It's a 113% gains. That thing could fire off. I mean, so low on the daily, we've been scoping it for a long time now, like a few days. Watching JSMY closely here. And yeah, it's getting added to Kraken. It's getting added to Kraken, my man. Love Brandon. Brandon's the best, man. He really is. He's amazing. One of the nicest people you ever meet in your entire life. You're the man, Sam. Thank you for all your hard work. Anytime, Crypto Sam. Love you with the same name. So have no fear. JSMY is here for some fun. Will Bitcoin keep eating dirt? You never know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notification so we can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here. And we're going to jump off for the night as Bitcoin keeps dumping on your face. No, I'm just joking. But let's take a look at where it's at now before we get out of here. So suggested it would dump out of the flag. It did. We kind of called that for you. So we were talking about this happening before it happened. Talking about that being a shoulder, head, and a possible shoulder. That is the measured move with the head and shoulder, right to kind of where it went. We can kind of get rid of that now for now. Did an M pattern before it dumped too, and that's your M pattern move. You're still at resistance, which is 45K. I mean support. Till you break 45K, you're solid in the zone. So, and you're extremely oversold. 4 hour, the 1 hour is double bottom at this point. Needs to have at least a boom back up. We'll see. But again, they go for the liquidity. They did the Bart Simpson. We waited on it. We saw it. The whole group was waiting on it. It wasn't that off. It wasn't like we didn't know we were going to see a dump. Like we were hoping we wouldn't, and there was a chance because you never know what's going to happen. But I mean, the probability was looming that we would get a dump. Remember, someone talked about my short at the beginning of the live. He's like, "Isn't that going to go down to the downside?" Blah 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 blah. Well, isn't my short, actually kind of pumped off the bottom of the channel there. Let's see it here on a smaller time frame. Let's look at it on a smaller time frame, Bobby. What do you think over here? What do you think, Bobby? Honestly, it says it could pump right now in the 15 minutes, still pumping up. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's got legs. I mean, sad to say, but the short looks scrumptious. The Bitcoin short may pump to the upside, This short could do damage. Watch for Bitcoin to break 45K. Watch for Bitcoin to break 45K. Watch for Bitcoin to break 45K. This short could play out. It really could, though. Sad to say, Wow, Bob. Check out SAPE out, bro. SAPE. Oh, man. All right, and that's my indication to bounce, Shout out, thank you for the stream. Anytime, produce the beats. Anytime, my man. Anytime. Lando on fleek, my man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. If you want to see more of me, I live stream every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I'm tired, man. At 8 p.m. And yeah, I also do one-on-one. Yeah, I don't know if I do one-on-one as much as I used to. My name is Sam Price. Thank you so much for being here. Check out my other channel that I'm growing, Sam Price. I actually have another YouTube channel called Sam Price. Not sure if it's up yet, but by the end of the week or by Monday morning next week, it should be up. Check it out. Thank you for the super chats. I see you all who threw down. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the love. I'll see you all in the next live stream. Thank you so much. If you came to the live stream, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I'll see you all in the next live, which is tomorrow at 10 a.m. I can't wait. Much respect to you and yours. Thank you for everything, and thank you for the life I live. Much respect to you and yours. Have a great night. Be safe.